We're here because you are our new members. You are the hope for the future. And first I want to thank you for joining Leadership 100. And then I want to tell you a little bit about how and when we got started. I had the unique pleasure to work for Archbishop Iakovos. Many of you were probably too young and didn't know him. But Archbishop Iakovos was a major figure in the Greek Orthodox Church. He's the one that when I went to school, they thought we were Catholic, Protestant, Jewish. But when he marched in Selma with Martin Luther King, we became a major faith. And at that time, you may not know, but it was a terrible time of segregation. And Dr. King, when he got to Selma, told him, Your Eminence, please don't march. You're my friend. You came all the way from New York. But we received death threats that if you march, they're going to hit the man with the white face, the black hat, right in the head. He grabbed the hand of a little black child and he said, if I die for human rights and civil rights, my life is worth living. And it was that kind of courage that President Carter called him and said, I want to give you the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And he said, for what? He said, for what you did. That was courageous. And he said, I didn't do it for a presidential medal. I did it because I'm Greek Orthodox, my people are Greek Orthodox, and no matter where they came from, Cyprus, Greece, wherever they came, we all live in America, and we all have to be part of one family. And with that, the Archbishop said, I'm not going. I said, please, Your Eminence, we have to go to Washington because together with you, they're honoring Charlton Heston from the 10 Commandments, and I want to meet him. So we went. And that was part of history. But we started leadership. His Eminence was at a meeting with a group of people, and he said, you know, Varetika, I'm tired of going to the same people asking for money. You all have your own needs. You have parishes where the roof is coming down, you have plumbing needs, you have this, you have that. How can I keep asking you over and over again to help the church? Please, gentlemen, I'm a priest, you're businessmen. Find a way to help me. So the founders, there were 6 of them, and they got together and they said, Your Eminence, we're going to find you 10 people. No, we're going to find you 100 people to give 10,000 a year for 10 years. And the Archbishop looked at them and he said, if you find 100 Greeks to give me 10,000 for 10 years, God can call me home. Well, after they raised the first 100,000, don't rush. They're going for 200. And today we have almost 1,300 members. But what is leadership all about? It's not about the rich people. It's about people who have what we call the 3 C's of Christianity. Care, concern, and commitment. And that's what it's all about. This picture, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Our theological school, and you will hear Dr. Cato say it tomorrow, we have one seminary in Brookline, Massachusetts. That seminary produces priests for your parishes. You all know, those of you that have children and those of you that work with youth groups know that the young people need a full-time young priest to work with them. There aren't enough to go around. You go on the communion line and you wait for 45 minutes because there's only one priest. People are in the hospital and there's ministries. Well, there's one priest to do everything. In order to build up and recruit new members to become priests, they needed help. So Leadership 100, which was under the chairmanship of Charles Coutras at the time, he said, we're going to give $1 million a year. And that $1 million is going to be for scholarships. And it's going to help young men who want to go to the priesthood and they don't have the money, to the seminary. So with that, we helped, years ago, I meet with the senior class every year. And one of the young men, who was an older man, said, could I see you privately? And I said, sure, what's wrong? And we went into my office and he started to cry and he went to kiss my hand. I said, I'm not a priest, please don't kiss my hand. And he said, I want to thank you, because I was in the military, and I had a dream one night that I wanted to be a priest. And I knocked on every door. I knocked on federations, I knocked on churches, and everyone said, we want to help you, but we can't. And it was Leadership 100 that gave him a scholarship of $10,500 per semester, which came to $21,000 a year. And when he graduated, he said, what can I do for you to say thank you? What can I do for leadership? And I said, go and be the best priest you can be. And if you happen to find someone in the parish who might be interested, give me a call and I'll do the rest. And as a result, I'm very proud to say how many priests have helped recruit members. We've had clergy who have really called me and said, Paulette, I have a person in my parish. Give me the name, give me the number, and I do the rest. But